Dr. Neetu Bhatnagar. And Dr. Prabhat Ranjan was supposed to join today, but because of some emergency, he is joining us tomorrow. So all ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and fellow bamboo lovers, a very warm welcome to you all on this special occasion, World Bamboo Day 2023. Today, we stand at the crossroads of innovation and sustainability. We come together not just to celebrate a plant, but to bear witness to a bamboo renaissance, where modern design meets sustainability. Bamboo, often termed as the green gold, and has been with us through centuries, providing shelter, sustenance, and art. Today, it's not just about acknowledging its historical importance, but marveling at its modern transformation. Architects, engineers, designers, and visionaries worldwide are embracing bamboo in contemporary design, showcasing its versatility and aesthetic appeal. From skyscrapers to furniture, from art installation to everyday use products, this bamboo renaissance is a testimony to humanity's ability to merge tradition with modernity. All this while keeping sustainability at the forefront. Bamboo, with its rapid growth and strong fibers, embodies the very spirit of eco-friendly solutions, driving us closer to a future that respects and cherishes our environment. As we celebrate World Bamboo Day, let's dwell into the depth of this renaissance. Let's appreciate the fusion of design and sustainability, and let's imagine a world where bamboo's potential is realized to its fullest. Our EDP Executive Development Program today aim not just to enlighten, but to inspire. Let this, uh, Let this be a day of creativity, learning, and commitment. A commitment to champion bamboo as beacon for sustainable development and modern innovation. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey. Let's forge ahead, carrying the spirit of bamboo renaissance with us. A very happy World Bamboo Day to all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. In today's world, bamboo has become the key for the sustainability. On the same note, may I please request Mr. Sanjeev Karpe, Director KONBAC Maharashtra, give us more insights on bamboo. Mr. Sanjeev Karpe is the founder and director of KONBAC, an organization working for the sustainable development using bamboo as a resource and the implementation various bamboos projects successfully for the last 16 days. Sir, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me first, on the eve of International Bamboo Day, let me give all our best wishes to everybody. Now, in India, we treat bamboo as a material for poor or material for temporary use. But initiative taken by Honorable Narendra Modi ji. Now, Central Vista project, the new parliament building is having bamboo flooring, bamboo false ceiling, bamboo wall cladding. And International Airport at Bangalore, T2 terminal, complete interior is bamboo. So now bamboo is a rich man's privilege, and now it's time to not only just talk about bamboo, but no, practice bamboo. Start using this material in a day-to-day life. Nowadays, for all of us, eco and sustainability are the buzzword. And we are, along with the Manimal University, we are working together to now really take this material to the architectural fraternity, this to the people in the country who do care about Mother Earth. I would like to thank Vice Chancellor Ji Prabhu sir. He always encourages to take this material forward. And Madhura Yadavji and KONBAC, all of us are working together to see that this world's #1 sustainable raw material is being used in our country. And I'm very sure that things will change very fast. Let's work towards replacing this all carbon intensive raw material by a material which emits oxygen during its production. material which sequesters carbon dioxide, and this is the material which absorbs more carbon dioxide than any other tree on the world. So let's work together. I would like to thank everybody, and let's take this material forward. Thank you.
Kinzalk.
Hello, hello. Hi. Thank you so much, sir, for all your insights about the bamboo. Now, I would like to request and invite Dr. Thamaiya, Professor, Pro-President, Manipal University, Jaipur, for his address.
I think sir is not
Sir
here.
is not here.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just.
Moving forward with the session, I'll be taking the event forward. May I please invite Professor Dr. G.K. Prabhu, President, Manipal University, Jaipur, for Sir's presidential address. Sir, please.
Yes. So good morning. Am I audible, Kinzal?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so first of all, good morning to each one of you. And it is my pleasure to be a part of this very important event. And I must really congratulate Dr. Madhura and the entire team for organizing this event. And Sanjeev ji and other team members are also coming here as resource persons and also supporting us in this entire journey. And as Madhura ji mentioned, today when we look from the innovation part and as well as sustainable part, so then this bamboo will take a very important role. And I remember when I was a small child in my house, the veranda's covering was done by bamboo. And Sanjeev ji, as mentioned at that time, it was considered as a poor man's house. Of course, socially, it was not getting that kind of an importance. But being as a farmer, my father was very Suresh ji, namaskar, and thank you very much for joining us. We have just started, and we would be very happy to have you here on this very important day.
Sir, you are on mute, sir.
Yeah, so
No,
very
Prabhu,
important
sir.
day, and welcome. Suresh ji,
Thank you,
you are
my dear
on
friend.
mute.
Thank you, my dear friend. Thank you. Thank you, my dear friend.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So I'm
Nice
just
to see you
just
after a long
started.
time.
Yeah, thank you very much, Suresh ji. Yeah, so this is a small, of course, as per the protocol, I just close my presidential remark, and we would be very happy to listen to all of you. And as I mentioned, I remember my childhood days where my house and the veranda was being covered by the bamboo. Okay, as Sanjeev ji mentioned at that time, it is called as a poor man's material, and all poor man's houses are built with the bamboo. Now, even that material has changed his avatar. And today we are very happy that in the very prominent places, even the bamboo is taking its own root. And being as a farmer, my father was a very fond of this material. And I remember that he used to get all this bamboo and treat them for about a year, keeping them on a particular place, and it gains its own what is it, strength and energy. And after that, we will use that in the house. This is what the lesson that I have learned from my father while using this kind of a bamboo. But today, there is a lot of treating mechanisms that we also have it. Maybe we have different kind of materials or the processes which we can use it. There is a lot of things during the last session when Sanjeev ji and his team have visited. So it is really as an eye opener for all of us. How these kind of materials we can use is also, it belongs to a class called as a grass. The first thing, it gives a lot of lesson for the management. So although initially for the first 5 years, it brings is only the roots, and after 5 years or so, it grows in such a tremendous speed, and it gives a strong lesson for all the humankind, and especially for the students and faculty. In the first few years, in the primitive years, we must spend some time and get our fundamentals and foundations stronger, and then we must go vertically, which the bamboo story is a very inspiring for all of us. Number one. Number two, yes, it is also giving a lot of oxygen, and when compared to the others, so it also gives, when you are in the society, rather than gaining for self, it gives something better for the society. So that is also a second strongest lesson that we also learn from bamboo. And today, as far as the sustainability and the compatibility for the ecosystem, so bamboo will also give it. The another one important point that I remember, and then I will hand over, is whenever you give the strength of the material, most of the time it is also proportionate to its weight. Okay, but when you consider bamboo, its weight and its strength, if you consider, it is something which is very astonishing. Just like an heterogeneous material, like inside the body, which is the bone's strength and its weight, if it is considered, is something which is really that we have to learn from the nature, and the similar kind of a property that we will also hear and listen from the bamboo. So of course, for me, I will not be an expert to give a better examples and other things and all. So I will hand over to the resource persons. But for me, it is a very important. It is greetings to all of you on the International Bamboo Day. And I'm very happy that the architecture department and the rest of the faculty have joined here to celebrate this, and also develop an executive development program, and also gives some kind of an announcement and encouragement for other people to use this a very important sustainable material in our what is the usage in multiple usage. So thank you very much for having me here. I once again congratulate the organizers for thinking on those lines and creating, and also welcome once again Suresh Prabhuji, Sanjeev Karpeji, and the rest of all the resource persons to be a part of this very important day. Thank you very much, and I'll hand over to Kinzal for rest of the proceedings. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Your words always motivate us and inspires us. You always create stories behind every knowledge and informations. Now, on the behalf of Faculty of Design, Manipal University, Jaipur, we welcome our chief guest of the event, Honorable Mr. Suresh Prabhu, sir. Welcome, sir. Moving forward with the event, now, the Indian Green Building Council. May I request everybody to mute? Okay, moving forward with the event, the Indian Green Building Council, IGBC, leads the way in the promoting sustainable and eco-friendly construction practices in India. To give us more information beneath the same, may I please invite Mr. Anand Mishra for his address. Mr. Anand Mishra is an esteemed figure, serves as a chairman. May I please request, I'm sorry for all these. I request all the participants. Anand sir, I'm sorry, for a while I am muting you.
You can start with the address of Anand
Yes,
Mishra.
Mr. Anand Mishra is an esteemed figure, serves as a chairman of an IGBC Jaipur chapter deriving sustainability in the Pink City. Under this leadership, the chapter has initiated a number of projects. Sir, thank you for us joining us. I welcome you for your address.
Thank you, Kinjal. I would like to thank the management of Manipal University for inviting me to this inaugural session. My greetings to Honorable Mr. Suresh Prabhu, the management of Manipal University, Mr. Karpe, speakers and students. Bamboo Renaissance is an interesting topic. It is, it is in vogue these days. So thanks to the effort of a lot of people and institutions like KONBAC, also.
Kinzal, you have muted him. Kinzal?
Ma'am, sir, muted by mic bar. I'll check.
Okay. Sir, I think he got.
Sir, yeah.
Yeah, till the time, I think yeah, we can go ahead. We can go ahead as per the schedule.
Okay.
Kinzal,
Okay,
yeah, next.
I'll go ahead with that.
But I
now.
think all are muted.
Yes, ma'am.
Suresh Prabhu
Everybody
sir
was
also mute. नहीं सबका इकट्ठा म्यूट कर दिया क्या आपने?
Okay. No, ma'am, I haven't. I'll request Akshay sir. Akshay sir, please, if you can check, because everybody is muted. No, everybody is on mute. So please, can you?
Only I think presenters are not on mute, but rest all are mute. So till the time, if Thamaya sir is there, we can request Thamaya sir to address.
Yes. This is a request to all the presenters that presenters can unmute themselves, but rest of the participants are muted.
So, yeah.
Yeah, moving forward with the thing now, I would like to invite Dr. Thamaya, President, Manipal University, Jaipur, for his address. Sir, please.
अच्छा, anybody, they can't hear you. You are also muted. I think आपने सबको mute कर दिया, उसको खोल दीजिए फटाफट.
I'm everybody.
Payment करना था.
Hello. Sir, may I request Anand sir, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes.
Yes.
I've unmuted.
Yes, sir. So
there was some technical
Sir, so all the presenters can unmute themselves, and the participants are restricted. Moving forward, ma'am, should I go forward?
Yes, continue. Anand Mishra ji, you can continue.
All right. So, in fact, in the last many years, institutions like KONBAC and, in fact, Auroville Earth Institute, and there are few others also, which have actually, they have worked hard on bamboo. And, in fact, the recent usage and promotion by the government of India in the Bahubali fence, that's become very popular. So, people are also discussing a lot about bamboo, particularly in construction. But, and as a result, in fact, recently, I also went somewhere to Auroville Bamboo Institute to learn more about bamboo. And there I realized there were, people from Bangladesh and few other architects from around the country. And the awareness about bamboo, what I realized, is too less. And also, resource mapping needs to be done. Uh, uh, Basically, there are not much variety of bamboo available, and in case they are available, then they are not found easily. Then another problem that I see is workers. So off late in the last 2-3 months, I've met at least 3 architects. One guy from Bangladesh also. They want to do resorts in bamboo. A friend wants to do a resort at Goa. So they've been traveling in the Northeast India. And my feedback, or the feedback from them has been there are people, there are some good bamboo work that has been done in Northeast India, but manpower is a big problem. So these are the points that need to be addressed, and bamboo definitely is a novelty item. It doesn't come cheap. You can find bamboo in some of the finest resorts across Southeast Asia. And that is the inspiration, because people are traveling, so that is an inspiration that people are getting also after seeing all this. So thank you. I would like to thank all of you for inviting me here. The story of bamboo is building up. Let's I wish the event a success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. A strong dedication and a great vision is a need for paving the ways for progress and prosperity of a great passion. Holding both, we have a great leader with us, Honorable Mr. Suresh Prabhu. Mr. Suresh Prabhu is known for his acute leadership and dedication to public service. With a career spanning several decades, being a founding chancellor for Prabhu University, guest professor for the London School of Economics, former union minister with 10 portfolios, and 6 times member of parliament, 4 times Lok Sabha, 2 times Rajya Sabha, and has constantly demonstrated his committee for fostering economical growth and sustainability development in India. Thank you so much for gracious sparing your valuable time for this forum. The forum is eagerly waiting for you. Your insights and passion for the sustainable development is truly inspiring. Sir, please.
Sir, and you can unmute yourself.
Sir, you can unmute yourself. I'll do that.
Yes. Sir, you can start your address, sir. Suresh Prabhu, sir.
Sorry?
Yeah. You can start your address.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. And I really feel extremely happy to be here in a Manipal, second day in succession. Yesterday was my dear friend Dr. Ramdas Pai's birthday, and therefore in Manipal campus, we were celebrating his birthday by organizing a very important International Youth Day as part of G20 and Y20 also, which I was looking after for 7 years. And today I'm again in another campus of Manipal. That's one of the best campus probably any university can think of, and that too in a beautiful pink city of Jaipur. So, and again, very happy to see my dear old good friend, the Vice Chancellor now, Mr. G.K. Prabhu, who is actually, we have worked together when I used to be on the board of Manipal for many years. And I still remember the good old days that we had together, enjoying, really relishing the time that we spent. So my visit to Manipal for the board university was really a family visit. My son used to come, my wife used to come, and would have number of hours and days together celebrating the reunion of family. So I'm very happy to be here on the second consecutive day. So congratulations to Manipal again, and also to this particular campus led by Dr. G.K. Prabhu, and I'm sure I will be there soon in person because I've been promising everybody, including that day Ranjan Pai was telling you are not gone to Manipal for a long time. I said, yes, I have to go to Jaipur. So we'll go together and I will join you. Thank you, Dr. Madhura Yadav. She has been playing a key role again. She's like a niece to me because her uncle was a good friend of mine and who worked with us for many years when I was chairman of Saraswat Bank. He used to be the chairman of our local advisory committee in Aurangabad. And he was really a father figure, not only to me, but to several others. He was the father of Aurangabad. Everybody will go and touch his feet. And he was such a nice human being. And I didn't know that time that he has such a accomplished and amazing niece like Dr. Madhura Yadav, whom I met little later, and now I am very happy to be there. And of course, Mr. Sanju Karpe, whom I know for at least 45 years, and I have seen him growing from a very young boy into now a leader of this particular sector. He is actually leading from the front, and he has become like what we call the evangelist. The evangelist is a person who goes and tries to, on a mission, the missionary goes out and tries to spread his religion. So Sanju Karpe has created bamboo as a religion, goes out all over the world, all over the country, and keeps talking about bamboo. So suppose if he's woken up from the sleep one day, he'll say, oh, bamboo. So he'll see like that. So I think he's become a completely bamboo addict, and therefore he has no other addiction actually. And I'm very happy that he is also part of this process, and of course many my friends. So let me first of all congratulate all of us, including me, that we are celebrating a World Bamboo Day today. It's a very good day for us. We could never have imagined that in India, bamboo, as Mr. G.K. Prabhu was mentioning earlier, when he was growing up, his father love for bamboo and how he grew up in bamboo. So despite the fact that bamboo was part of a folklore, bamboo was part of our day-to-day life, unfortunately, bamboo had not become part of a mainstream. It was never an agenda for the country. Though common people could not live without bamboo. The real life of common people was centering around bamboo. But the government, the policymakers, were completely oblivious to the reality of bamboo. I'm sorry to say that when I was become Environment and Forest Minister in 1999, 98, in the Atal Bihari Vajpayee's cabinet, I started learning about bamboo differently. Mr. Cherla Shastri, who used to be the head of International Network of Bamboo and Rattan, based in Beijing, he came and met me. He said, why don't you become member of the INBAR? I said, what is INBAR? Then I started learning about it. Then I started realizing that China has, of course, very big industry. China has very big economy, but China has very big bamboo cultivation. And not cultivation, that is one part, which normally people have been growing for years together. But they had a very big value-added industry coming out of bamboo, which has created millions of jobs, added to the GDP, created a completely different environment. So I, as an environment forest minister, what was my job? To protect forest. So I said, if I can also promote environment. So I said, if I can promote bamboo, that will stop deforestation. Because bamboo is a grass variety. I said that time in 1998, unfortunately, we had to wait even number of years when Mr. Modi became Prime Minister again. We could change the law and say that bamboo is not a timber variety, but a grass variety. So therefore, it's not covered by the Forest Conservation Act. But it took a long time. But what I'm saying is that for exactly 1998, we pioneered at a policy level, at a mainstream level, the whole concept about bamboo as a priority for India. So cabinet approved the membership of INBAR, though there was a lot of opposition when I proposed this idea. And then, sorry, I have a little cough. And then we now have become real leaders in bamboo. We started Bamboo Mission thanks to Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee in 1999 when I was celebrating World Environment Day. I invited him as a chief guest and I presented him a bamboo sapling. So this was actually probably one of the biggest event for bamboo any time in the history of India, when the Prime Minister himself received not flowers, not anything else, but a gift was bamboo sapling. And Atal Bihari Vajpayee, being a great leader, he immediately agreed to launching a bamboo mission. We launched it, and then it's rest history. I don't want to get into that. But I'm just saying, we don't realize the importance of bamboo in terms of economic growth that it can achieve, the social development it can cause, the kind of job it can create, the kind of designing one really must go into that. That's why it's an important event, because Dr. Madhura Yadav is actually heading the architecture and the designing department for it. Dr. Prabhu, I'm very happy that you have a very good resource, as you correctly mentioned, good human resource within your organization. Of course, you are the best. You came, therefore, the best was sent from Manipal to Jaipur. And therefore, you are heading it and you have created such a fantastic campus. I visited it incidentally when it was almost ready. And that time I had visited it along with that time Chief Minister, my dear friend Vasundhara Rajesh India. I think I'll come again Now, as you are invited guest, and we'll try to stay there for a day or two, as Ranjan Pai was telling me. But point I'm saying is, the designing part is very important. If we design bamboo and make value-added products, that is the effort I had made when I had called all the export promoting organization and all the designers to tell them, I'm talking about 1998, I called them and told them, why don't you design it and export it to globally? You know, I was there, yesterday I came from Vietnam. You know, there is one airline. You know what is the name of the airline? Bamboo Airline. So this is something which is something interesting. See, this is a part of their day-to-day life. And in the whole, so it's Indochina, the whole Chinese, of course, China, mainland China, they are all using bamboo of a magnitude that you cannot imagine. Everything, right from bamboo shoot, where they use it for as a food for edible product, to many, many, many things. So let's not get into what other countries are doing. Let us focus on what we can do, and for that we need a partnership. Therefore, I am happy that Mr. Karpe and we had created together Indian Bamboo Forum to bring all the stakeholders together. Unless they all work together, right from farmers to designers to exporters to other multi-product makers to construction material, building material, many, many things. So I think I would request Mr. Prabhu, why don't you let us create a center of excellence for bamboo in Manipal, in Jaipur. Let us create a different kind of a multifaceted, multi-dimensional center, and I would be very, very happy to be part of it. What we can do then, we will try to promote all aspects of bamboo, from academics to application to local to global to government to NGOs. Will bring everybody together, and we'll try to. There is already India Bamboo Forum that will be a part of it. But I'm saying we need a good institutional support like Manipal. If it can happen, it can really change the future of bamboo. And you cannot even imagine. See, today, the problem in the country and also in the world is how to create new jobs. You know, this can create millions of jobs. In fact, Mr. Karpe is really now doing something very amazing in Marathwada, which is part of Maharashtra, a region in Maharashtra, in Latur. He's working with a very big farmer leader called Pasha Patel. And they are going and telling farmers everywhere to plant more and more bamboo. This is a new movement they have started. So just imagine, now this is already happening on the ground thanks to effort of individuals. If we make it as an institutional effort, how much change it can bring about. And Manipal will be the first university in the country, probably could create a center of excellence of this kind. So just think about it. And I would be very, very happy, as I said, to do everything possible to promote this. I'm very happy the future of bamboo, which can create, at least in my opinion, if not less, nothing less than $100 billion of economy in the next few years' time. It is easy, very easy. But again, I'm saying what is easy is also very difficult to accomplish, because everybody says it's easy, so nothing happens after that. So therefore, if we can create this institutional mechanism, when it will bring not just individual architects, but say Institute of Architects, will bring the institute. We'll bring the Institute of Building Materials. We'll bring together the Institute of Designers. There is, of course, National Institute of Design, which used to be under me when I was the Minister of Commerce and Industry. But we'll bring all the designers of India together. We'll bring all the exporting organizations. There is an organization called Indian Exporters, Federation of Indian Exporters Organization, which is headed by Mr. Sahai, a good friend of mine. We have been very good colleagues. We'll bring them together. We'll bring everybody together. We'll bring the government together. I'll talk to the Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog, Suman Berry, my good friend, and we'll request him to be a part of this. So we really try to, then we'll get Ministry of Agriculture and everybody else. So what will happen is, through this, we can create a sort of a think tank come application. It's not just a thinking tank, but action tank to really make a difference to the whole bamboo scenario. So I think we should try to work on that. But let me wish you, I have little problem in my throat is not good. So we'll actually, because I travel every day. In fact, now I come to Ganpati. And because in any Konkani, wherever he has to come for Ganpati home. Then I'm going to Delhi for a day, and then I'm going to United States for 3 weeks. Coming from there for some meeting here, and then go to Europe for another 10 days. So I'm traveling like crazy. So therefore, let me conserve my little bit of speaking energy. And I would really request you that please let us do all this together. And very, very happy. I'm not exaggerating, Mr. Prabhu. Though we are both Prabhu, we are not related to one another. Of course, we are all related to one other big Prabhu who is up. So all of us are part of that Prabhu. So therefore, we are related that way. But he has been a good, very good friend, and we have worked together for so many years that I was so happy to see him, at least in a frame like this. But we'll all work together. In fact, I am honestly telling you, and Mr. Prabhu will tell you whether it is true or wrong. I am a very, very integral part of Manipal family, very closely connected with Manipal family for many years. In fact, Dr. Ramdas Pai, yesterday I was mentioning that he is such a good friend of mine. So are his uncles, so are his children. Of course, Ranjan is more than a friend. He is very, very close, Dr. Ranjan Pai. But more importantly, I will be very happy, therefore, knowing my relations and such proximity with Manipal. Anything that we really need to do, we like to really do it through the Manipal umbrella. That can really create a huge impact and will be a good in even in Jaipur, because Jaipur is one of the princely state. And in those days, nothing would happen those days when before independence. Nothing would happen unless Rajasray was offered. So let us look at Manipal Ashray as a new way of promoting a good idea like this. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, I just would like to say, sir, already Dr. Prabhu sir and our pro-president is also here, Dr. Thamaya sir. So both of them are supporting us in all the endeavors, whichever we are doing, and we are doing bamboo plantation here. Then this is also in our pipeline to create the Center of Excellence in Bamboo. So our leadership is supporting and mentoring for us, mentoring for that, and we will take it ahead, sir. Kinjal?
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Your dedication and passion for the bamboo and sustainability will be a written story in the growth of India. And thank you so much for sparing your valuable time. As we move forward towards the end of the inaugural session, may I request Professor and Director Dr. D.P. Sharma, sir, NUJ Tech, for the vote of thanks. Sir, please.
Unmute yourself. Unmute
Sir,
yourself.
you please unmute yourself.
Thank you, Kinjal ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So, on behalf of the MUJ Tech, Manipal University Jaipur, I, Dr. D.P. Sharma, Director MUJ Tech, extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for your active participation in the inaugural session of EDP. My deepest gratitude to our Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Suresh Prabhuji, for taking out his precious time to come and share his experience with us. I also appreciate Mr. ANAND MISHRA ji, Chairman of IGBC Jaipur chapter, for his support and encouragement. And a special thanks to all the speakers for this EDP. And I'm sure participants are going to be benefited with their presence. I extend my gratitude to Dr. G.K. Prabhu, sir, President MUJ, and Dr. Thamaya, sir, Pro-President MUJ, for their guidance and continuous support. A special thanks to Dean, Faculty of Design, Dr. Madhura Yadav, and her team for organizing such events. Without her active support, that would have not happened. So, on behalf of Manipal University Jaipur, I welcome once again to all of you. Thank you.
Hello. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. As we have moved towards the end of the event, may I please request everybody for to open their webcam for a group photograph. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. For the lectures, so here we are coming, we have in the inaugural session. For the lecture session, a link is posted in the chat box. I request everybody to use the link for the expert lecture of a day. We'll be starting with the expert lecture of day 1 within 5 minutes, after a break of 5 minutes.
Thank you so much, sir. GK
Thank
sir
you,
and
everybody.
Thamaya sir. Thank you so much, sir.